Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is Talkin Shit. We got some international stuff. Trump throws a tantrum in the middle of the courtroom. And Jericho got his ass beat by to a very special soundtrack. We'll get to it right after this. All right. How are you doing, man?
I'm here. I'm here.
I see your arm.
I'm here. Oh, sorry. Good stretch. Good stretch.
Good stretch. So, how are you doing, man?
The next time we decide to go watch wrestling on a Wednesday night, let's make sure we get back before our bedtime.
It's tough getting old, bro. It's tough getting old.
Who the fuck you telling? It's one thing we do it on the weekends. It's another thing when we go to work the next fucking day.
Yep. Drag it ass. But
I'm doing pretty good.
To me, it was worth it. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Daly's Place is a very unique venue. We went and saw AEW last night at Daly's Place, for those of you that don't understand. And even though we got like the cheapest tickets in the house, they were still good fucking tickets. Like, we were still close enough to see all the action. We were still close enough to feel the adrenaline. I mean, it was a decent show for what it was. But it's like I told somebody earlier, I still feel if you do that same style of card on an independent show, it probably got more over in that local location. Just change the characters.
We'll see. It was kind of a special deal coming home, and they had to get as many people on the card. I think that's probably what they were thinking. But no, I really like Daly's Place. It's a really nice venue. It's only holds like 2,000 people.
Yeah.
So every seat is a good seat. The crowd was alive the entire time.
Yes, they were.
I had a good time. Your biggest fan was there.
Yeah, my biggest fan was there, right in front of us. It was good. It was a good show, though. I did enjoy myself, especially of course, the swerve thing. I might have shown up just a little too much.
Swerve drive.
Yeah. I might have put 9 on a shame last night. I'm kind of ashamed to say that, but it was a good show. Everything felt good. It felt organic. My only complaint for the show itself, besides the pedophile during commercial breaks, is just that one finish between Sammy and Ricky.
That was really weird, man. I don't know. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, even I went back and watched it on YouTube today, and even the commentary was like a little lost on it. So I'm pretty sure it was not the actual finish. I'm fairly sure Ricky just got knocked out for a second or two, and Sammy just made a call to take it home.
Maybe so. Yeah, that would make sense because it ended abruptly and strangely. Just a quick roll up
off a half-ass super kick.
So I went back and I watched some of the clips. The one critique I have with AEW running in Daly's Place is you won't get rained on, but it's an open air venue essentially.
My nipples are so hard.
So it was chilly, but
chilly my ass.
Oh, we dressed fine. It was fine. The thing that I would say is because the venue is open air, you lose a lot of sound.
Yes.
So the vignettes that they played on the big screen, we couldn't hear really at all. Especially if there was some cheering. So if they could make sure that their shit hits the back rows. That'd be good.
Even the promos, like, there was a couple times you was asking me, what did he say?
Yeah.
I mean,
And I'm
it was
fucking
still
old, man.
audible.
I need to hear the shit.
Yeah, it was audible, but the echo was just really bad where we were.
Yeah. Yeah, it really was.
Oh, and turn the audio up when you're playing theme music. For the love of God, I felt like I was just in my car.
Right. So, any surprises? We didn't think Swerve Strickland was going to show up, but he did.
Oh yeah,
He
yes,
showed up to confront Samoa Joe about his AEW World Title, which is back on the black strap.
Not only that, it has custom side plates now.
Does it?
Yeah, they kind of ripped off WWE.
Huh.
Now instead of like where on the first set of side plates they have the world piece, it now has Samoa Joe logos.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
So yeah, interesting. So he was talking about next up. He said there's a new process in town to compete against the championship. You put in your stuff to the committee, and if they deem you worthy, you get a shot. Out comes Swerve, who I can't imagine Joe having a long reign. I think something happened where they needed to get the belt off
Right.
Max to push this bidding war of 2024 bullshit. And then
Or he just needed the time off to recuperate those nagging injuries.
right, yeah, it could be that. But I think, I mean, I said it before. I think Swerve is. I said the next champion, but obviously I was wrong on that. But I do think he'll be champion this year.
He'll be champion by the end of All In. I'm calling that.
Yeah.
If he's not champion when he goes into All In, he's leaving All In as champion. Excuse me. Still getting over this fucking cough.
So Swerve comes out, then Hangman comes out. I mean, he's gonna eventually be the champion again too. I mean, they started this company basically to make Hangman the world champion. So he'll be champion again, and I don't have a problem with that. I think Hangman's really good. I mean, he's got his mic skills are need vast improvement, but
his attitude needs vast improvement.
Also,
oh, I've shown it to you where he's gone on a shoot interview, basically saying that he doesn't listen to veterans' critiques or anything like that.
Oh shit, I forgot that. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't. That alone just, and that kind of, we're going a little bit off topic here. That kind of falls into how shitty my day's kind of been, because as you know, we found out today that our debut match in New Wave got changed because somebody, how I should say, had a disagreement about who they wanted to work. Now I'm not putting names out here yet because I'm still trying to handle this privately. But if you're a fucking year one greenhorn, you may want to learn to shut the fuck up and do business. You may want to learn to listen to the veterans and listen to the critiquing and not tell a fucking booker who's been doing this shit for a long fucking time who you will and will not fucking face. That puts you in a very bad fucking light. Coming from a booker, coming from a promoter, that right there will put you right on the fucking blackball list. We will not fucking have you a part of any fucking show like that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this kid, A, fucking responds, and B, grows the fuck up and realize you don't have to like a person to fucking be able to do business with a person. If I can sit in the same locker room with a motherfucker that broke my neck and still do business with him, you should have no fucking problem sitting there and doing business with somebody that you quote unquote don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Back on topic.
Yeah, math is. Rookies don't know how math works, apparently.
No. Like 1 year and 14 years are two different things, apparently. The math ain't nothing.
Fucking Mark.
Hey, it's okay. I'm actually really happy with the replacement that we got.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say what the match is just yet, but I am really happy with who the replacement is, as well as how I feel this match is going to go. It's going to be a very hard hitting, very exciting match, and win, lose, or draw, we're going to take some fucking respect from that locker room.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to win because that's all we do. Check it out, but still fucking Wiregrass champions. We're not even going to call them. These are the Wiregrass Tag Team Championships. That's what we're going to call them. Since we're going to be still working technically in the Wiregrass, anybody wants to come get these belts, come get them. Name the promotion. We'll show up.
Open challenges, bitches.
Open challenge. Just don't do it on a Wednesday night, please. I'm fucking tired.
So back to Dynamite. The thing that I was surprised by during that exchange was Hook coming out. And I went back and I watched the clip so I could hear what he was saying. And he was saying 1 week. So we might be seeing a Samoa Joe Hook match either next Wednesday or Saturday, which would be kind of cool.
I thought they already made it official for Dynamite next week.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Think. I don't quote me on that.
Well, that would make sense with him saying 1 week.
Yeah. Did you see the thing that he did on? Well, probably not on Instagram because you don't jump on there as much. But apparently, Hook has his own bat signal that shows up in the air.
Yeah, on the clip.
Did you see the one where they remixed his music with the Batman music from '89?
No.
Oh my god, it was fucking amazing.
Jeez. Action Bronson and Batman.
Oh man, good shit.
That'll be an interesting match, though. See, Hook is interesting because he's an anomaly because he's a great technical fighter. Legit, like a legit judo guy, serious judo guy, and he uses it on bigger guys, and to me it's believable because I know what it looks like.
Yes,
and he had a fucking rocket on his back. His popularity was ridiculous. His debut, people were going nuts. And
that's all how you build them up.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously he's not going to beat Samoa Joe. But
I mean, he won't beat him on this fucking go around.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The title's on the line.
That's what I'm saying. He won't beat him this time.
It's an exhibition. I could see it happening. The weird. Well, I won't say weird. But
hold on. We got? What's going on?
You got Minor Cordz here, and she needs to tell you something.
Minor is in the building.
Minute with Minor.
So you want the mom to tell what happened, or you want to tell it?
You can interject.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Okay. So, I'm just doing my dance, like, minding my own business. I'm going to start with the intermediate part first. Okay, so, I was in my hardest class, which was with, like, all the seniors and stuff. And, so I did my solo, and then the owner was like, we should put her in intermediate because they might get mad that she's doing all these tricks and stuff. And then I was like, and then, like, after, anyways, skipping on.
So she was freaking out that she got put in intermediate because she's a novice dancer. She's never competed a solo before. And intermediate is girls with 3 to 5 plus years of experience. And she's only danced for 1 year. Cool. So she's freaking out. The coach says, well, she'll be fine. It's a compliment that she's getting moved up a level into the higher level. Sure. So I went to talk to the owner, and we pulled up the rules. And the rules for novice are that less than 2 years or less of dancing, never competed. She meets every criteria for novice. So we got her moved back into novice. But the owner is eyeballing her now as an intermediate dancer with the top dancers in the studio.
Nice.
Okay,
nice.
I found out from Miss Channing just now in the car that Adriana, I talk about her a lot. We're friends. Adriana and some other girl went to Miss Holly and said that I was getting special treatment from Miss Channing because she gives me clothes, even though I'm Miss Channing's size. And literally, they were saying how it's unfair that they compete against the level below them because we have better dancers than them. Like, they're in a level above us, I guess, for no reason, because they're not as good as us, and they were complaining about it. Like, who would do that? And Adriana's my friend.
They're getting jealous of her. And she's dealing with jealous. The other dancers are jealous because Ava's the shit.
Yep, that's how we do it.
I can't do anything about it.
Nope.
Because she's not allowed to tell because she found out all this because of a secret from her coach telling her mother.
Yeah, and I get special treatment.
Say, soak it up.
Yeah,
I deserve special treatment.
Her dance teacher is about her size.
With
Okay.
3,000, with all muscle, no fat.
Yeah, and she's, what was she, an ex-cheerleader or something?
Well, she's an ex-dancer. She was ex-Tampa Bay
cheerleader, yeah.
And she's a classically trained.
But, like, leave me alone. Just because you're jealous that I'm better than you with 2 years of experience does not mean you can go to the owner and say that it's unfair they're competing against me when I'm in a lower thing than you.
I have that argument all the time. Like, I'm so
Actually,
much
kinda.
better than you, even though I'm had less years. I mean, it happens comes up all the time.
Yeah, it does.
I think
Matter of fact, it kind of came up a while ago.
Right? Nope, not being sarcastic. All
Because
right.
I am better.
Yeah.
So it's a compliment. She rocks, but I got her back in novice because I'm mom. And that's what mom
Cool.
does.
That Cordz blood.
I'm out.
Nobody's commenting on me.
Get out of here. We get a lot more podcast listens than live viewers, so don't worry. People will hear your story.
Everybody's gonna hear it.
Only when they say stuff.
Okay, shut the door.
Trying to get 15 minutes of fame.
You're about in the one little glimpse into the twirling mind of Minor Cordz.
Dude, I thought some shit was about to pop off, and I was having to get in my car and head back to your house.
Dude. No. Yeah, but her dance teacher is fine as fuck.
You single?
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
But
I am too.
but she was married to a football player. She's an ex Tampa Bay Bucks cheerleader, and then she got out of that, and she's tiny, but she's curvy, but she's hot.
Does she want to be with a 2-time tag team champion?
I don't think I'm gonna pitch it until it's 3-time.
Fuck. At least you didn't round it up to 10. I'm good.
That's a hell of a round. Oh my god. Yep, that's Minor Cordz, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, it was minor.
She's unique. She's the one who's either going to be the president or a cult leader. And
I mean, at this point, it's probably going to start off with one and then go to the other.
I don't think so. I think it'll be cult leader. I think it'll be Jonestown, but she's going to walk away with a smile instead of dying with everybody. Yes, let's all drink the Kool-Aid. She's got plain Kool-Aid. Just walks away. It's like it's like walking away from a bomb exploding behind her in slow motion.
Yeah. She's like, oh, great. I don't have to file this on my taxes this year. Tax season, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to make the jokes.
That's right. Man, this is a hefty loss I can write off. Jeez.
Let's not get carried away. There's still time.
All right. So, and of course, my main reason for wanting to go last night, Sting's last match in Jacksonville. He retires on March 3rd in Greenville, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the last time I would have the possibility to see him wrestle live. And it's crazy because I don't go to shit. Like, I would rather watch football games from the comfort of my couch. I would rather watch Dynamite at home. Like I don't go to shit, but it was kind of important in my
Heart of hearts.
yes, it was important to make the shot, and that was a fun match. Did you watch the final few minutes that they put up of that match?
I ain't got that far in life.
Yeah, no, it was cool because a lot of it was a street fight, so you couldn't see them.
Oh, dude, we couldn't see half the shit that was happening because they had it on the fucking Titantron for a second and then cut it all off.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
And then we're like, where are they at? And you see a random trash can fly. Whoosh! Oh, there they are.
There they are. Yeah, and that Scorpion death drop off the stage through those tables. I mean, Sting landed, and you could see how much pain it was. He was like, ah!
Oh yeah, yeah, it knocked the fucking air out of him. Like his whole cover was like 3.5 fingers.
Yep.
The fucking cover.
It was like,
he's like, okay, just count it.
I think that was a good finish because that is reasonable.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I completely forgot they set the tables up.
Yeah.
So it was good. That fucking coffin drop though.
Oh god, what was
Off
he?
the top of
He had 20 feet, at least 20 feet up.
20.
And Takeshita did a pretty good job catching him on the way down.
He did a good job last night. Period. Like,
Yeah, he really did.
He did a lot better than I thought he would.
Mm-hmm. No, he's great. I mean, he's a really talented guy, wrestler.
Yeah, just something. Well, most of the locker room, I'm not the biggest AEW fan. Like, it's just not for me, which is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can still sit there and watch it and enjoy it. I mean, I did last night.
Yeah,
it's just not something I seek out like a lot of people do.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll take that AEW badge because you certainly waved the TNA flag, so I'm
fucking A right, I do.
I'm good with that, and I'm gonna check out some of that TNA stuff. I haven't put the app on the TV yet. I'm going to.
Yeah, well, let me know. I'll send you my shit.
Oh, you already did.
I figure it got lost in the pile.
I think you pinned it.
Oh, well, fuck yeah. And I'm still on the fence about the pay-per-view this weekend. I'll know for sure by tomorrow. So I'll let you know.
How much is it?
$34.99.
I'll split it with you.
No, I'll think about it.
Doesn't matter.
I really just got to see what we got planned for Saturday because I know tomorrow we're supposed to actually have another band of storms come through.
Yes. Hope it's not as bad.
Yeah, I kind of hope it's worse. I need a day off, so I'll go sit in the office and do paperwork. I don't give a shit.
What's the third belt?
This one. IWGP version 4.
Oh, I thought that was what it was. It's one of my favorite belts ever.
Mm-hmm. I got this one for a steal because they fucked up on the pressing on these 3 nameplates. So I got this whole belt for $98 shipped.
Where's the big gold?
It's over there in the box.
That's cool.
I'm gonna once my belt holders come in, which they should be in either tomorrow or Monday. It's gonna go on the doors.
Oh, nice.
Right over there. Yeah, it's gonna hang right over there. It'll be beautiful.
Yeah, I got one coming for that WWA belt. I'm gonna put it probably over next to this one over here.
Yeah, and then the only one I got left to do is my commemorative Undertaker belt.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Very dope.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's pay some bills real quick.
I did that earlier. Oh, metaphorical bills. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
We're good.
Yes, the metaphorical bills. All right, so tonight's show is sponsored in part by Stripe Pig Delta 9 THC gummies. These are They come in a 30 count of 10 milligrams of THC each. They Delta 9 THC. Can be shipped right to your door. They have this vodka watermelon flavor, and that's delicious. And they got I've had these. The watermelons are really good. I've got the strawberry kiwi coming, so I've not tried it yet, but the flavors, I mean, they always do flavors good, so I imagine it's going to be good. If you'll use the link that I've put in the chat rooms of all the stuff that you're watching, you can get free shipping on any of your orders. Also, if you order 4, mix and match 4 of 4 packs, you get a free striped pig beanie embodying this little feller right here. It's a good looking logo. So, yeah, check it out. Hit that link. Get some striped pig Delta 9 THC gummies and buy 4 for a complimentary striped pig beanie.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So, we got fucking Shane Mercer this Sunday.
We do.
Guys, you don't want to miss this shit. We got Shane Mercer, the fucking monster, the Iron Juggernaut. Shane.
This generation's genetic fucking freak.
Dude, this guy, if you haven't seen Shane Mercer, he wrestles for GCW. You got to check him out. He's one of the strongest men in wrestling, period.
One of the most talented men in
talented,
wrestling.
Athletic. His moonsault and battery finisher is so unique.
The God Mode Power Slam.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
So, yeah. So, join us here Thursday night for that. And
Sunday night.
What did I say?
Sunday night. You said Thursday tonight. He's not here tonight.
Yeah,
Sunday night.
Not here tonight.
8
Sunday
Eastern,
night,
7
8
Central.
p.m. Check him out. Shane Mercer. So,
and you know it's really going to be good when we got fucking Thump Dupree back Sunday night.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Thump will be in the building Sunday night. Just so you guys know, we're going to be switching Talking Shit to Sundays starting next week. For the most part, they might flip a little, but this show, Talking Shit with Thump Dupree, will start being on Sundays next week, and then we'll do the HSP shows on Thursday.
Yeah, and that's strictly just for the simple fact of scheduling. As it stands right now, the only way we're going to have all 3 of us on is if we do it on Sundays, and it's just because of cheap work schedules. I mean, there ain't nothing we can do about it. We adapt and we move on.
Absolutely.
Real quick, before we get into your Donald Trump bullshit again, have you seen these new fucking cups that all these fucking white girls are going after?
These Stanley Cups?
Yes, the Stanley Cup.
Yes. You want to know why?
Because the fucking logo looks like the old Food Lion logo.
Miner has one because
of
course
God,
she does.
You fucking gave in.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. I mean,
I give a fuck.
Why? What's wrong with Stanley?
What was wrong with Yeti?
They're more expensive, I think, aren't they?
No.
No?
No.
Well, I would prefer a Yeti because I still think they tested them. I still think they keep stuff cold the longest.
Dude, I've had my Yeti cup going on when I get married. First time. Fucking 9 years. I've had my fucking Yeti cup for 9 years, and that bitch works just as good today as it did day one.
The one with the Bullet Club logo?
The Bullet Club cup. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I don't have a real need for it, like portable beverages very often.
That's because you fucking work at home, and then when we go off and do fucking road shows, we're usually drinking out of 12-ounce cans.
That's true. True.
We really need to start carrying a cooler with us. Save us some fucking money.
Sure. So Donald Trump is not having a good week.
Do tell.
So a couple of big events happened this week, and neither one of them were good for him. And we're talking court cases here. So there was an appeal to the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals in the D.C. criminal case about January 6th.
Okay.
On the question of whether a president is immune completely from any criminal wrongdoing while in office. And it did not go well for Donald Trump. One, because the idea is preposterous. It's absolutely ridiculous to think that a president could literally kill somebody while he's president, and if they don't impeach him, there's no... I mean, the judge literally asked Trump's attorney, under your interpretation of the law, which is that there's complete immunity, could a president order SEAL Team 6 to kill his political opponent, and if he's not impeached, would there be criminal prosecution? And they were like, no. Like, they're literally arguing that the president should be allowed to murder people and then not get prosecuted for it.
Hold on, my brain's trying to compute that.
Yeah.
But that's some Grand Theft Auto shit.
Yeah, it is.
I guarantee that attorney fucking played GTA 5 before he went in there that day. Dude, that's baffling, dude.
It makes it
like
doesn't even pass the laugh test.
Even to a common human being such as myself, like, that makes zero sense at all. I mean, if that's the case, then why has not any president in the history of fucking mankind taken advantage of this fucking power?
Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's retarded.
And the guy was like, the attorney was like, well, if he did something like that, surely he's claiming that if a president gets impeached for a crime, he can then be criminally prosecuted, but not if he doesn't get impeached. So, by that argument, Biden could literally have people murdered on his last day of presidency. They wouldn't have time to impeach him, and he could just walk out scot-free. Like,
I mean, if you work from that logic, yeah, you're correct.
Right. It's baffling. That argument is baffling, and it's laughable. I don't know where the fuck they get. I'll tell you how it gets that way. Because if you go to enough people, somebody will give you the answer that you're looking for. The reason why he's got this crackpot team of the worst attorneys in the country is because he's burned all the good attorneys, and none of the other good attorneys will make themselves look stupid putting on those arguments. So I don't fucking know.
Dude,
so that,
I mean, this is your will. Obviously, the political stuff, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, even
that's all your will. But like I said, to a common folk man, such as myself, even I find that fucking laughable.
It's ridiculous.
And you know me, I don't fucking follow the politics. I give a fuck less. I don't follow the legal shit. Just tell me what happens when the fucking case is over, and we'll go from there. Like, I don't follow the shit fucking day for fucking day, except for the Johnny Depp divorce case. That was fucking hysterical.
Yeah,
oh my god,
that was beautiful. That was a good show.
This is bad comedy.
Yeah. So essentially, that argument was Tuesday, and it was fast-tracked. The reason why the fast-tracking is so important is currently the trial in that case is set for March 24th, I think.
Okay.
And he's trying desperately to get it pushed off further, because he once again falsely believes that if he wins the presidency, then he can pardon himself from all that shit. But there's nothing in the history of this country to say that a president can pardon himself. So he's just got these cockamamie fucking schemes that he thinks is gonna. And right now, if the Circuit Court of Appeals could come back with an order as early as tomorrow, sending it back to trial, and hopefully we'll get the trial started in March. I mean, that's kind of would be the preferred route.
Now, here's the thing: there's nothing saying in history that he can do that. But there's also nothing in history saying that he can't.
Correct, because no one's ever tried it before.
Exactly. So it's one of those. Well, you didn't say I couldn't do it, and there's no law here stating I can't do it. And so
it'll wind up
write this shit in.
Right. It'll wind up going back to court, and it'll be a question of interpretation. You know, does the Constitution say that you should have this leeway?
Well, when the Constitution was wrote over 400 fucking years ago, they didn't think we was going to have retarded ass fucking people in office.
No, there's no way they would assume that we would have elected a orange retard that shits his pants as president.
No.
Like,
they also didn't think that the common man would think he's a fucking woman. But that's a topic for another day.
Yeah,
so we'll jump on that fucking topic any day of the goddamn week, because you were not changing my fucking mind. Cancel me. I don't give a shit.
Nah, there's no need to talk about it, but no, we're pretty clear on what we feel about that.
Dick, man, vagina, woman. Have both.
What was that movie where the little boy was like, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina? It was like,
what is that movie?
Yeah, this little kid. I think it was Billy Madison. Wasn't it Billy Madison where someone walked up to him?
It was, because I was, for some reason, Big Daddy fucking popped in my head, and it was an Adam Sandler movie. So you're right, it is Billy Madison.
Yeah. And he's like, thank you. Yeah, great movie.
I miss the 90s.
So that wasn't the only bit of bad news for Mr. Trump this week.
Okay.
Today was the closing arguments in the New York Attorney General civil fraud case that is essentially could shut down Trump organization and fined him hundreds of millions of dollars for bank fraud and financial fraud.
Right.
So this entire trial, he's been attacking verbally and through his social media, been attacking the judge, his clerk, anyone related, the judge's wife. Like, they went after the judge's wife. He's fucking insane. So today was the closing arguments in that case. And it's very, very rare that if you're represented by an attorney, that you would verbally give some of your own closing. Like, it doesn't happen. So, they asked for this to happen, I think Monday. And the judge was like, I'm happy to let him. He's getting a little leeway in this, but he has to agree that he's not going to use the time to make a political speech, that he's not going to bring up anything other than the facts and the law that was related to this particular case. And Trump was like, no, I'm not going to do that, so I'm just not going to do it. Well, today, he showed up and asked again if he could do part of his closing. The judge again said, like I said, you can do it if you don't do this, this, and this. And Trump said, I understand, gets up and immediately starts saying the shit he wasn't allowed to say. Like attacking the attorney general, attacking the judge, attacking the political prosecution. The judge finally had enough. He was looking at the attorneys, control your client. We're done with this. And then he like throws his hands up and storms out, like all huffy and puffy, like a little fucking toddler that got chastised. Fucking ridiculous. What kind of... And this is the guy millions of people are behind to run the country. This is the fucking guy.
So why wasn't he held in fucking contempt? Because I promise you, if someone like me did that or someone like you did that, we're not leaving that courtroom unless we're broke out of handcuffs.
Yeah.
I don't. Hold on. Let me play. Hold on. Bill. Fuck, he's still buffering, motherfucker. I'm gonna ask him about it. Oh, you thought it wasn't gonna happen.
So crazy. But no,
I can't wait to see Tom's face whenever we fucking pull that shit on him this weekend.
Fucking, it was unbelievable. It was like, I don't know. We're gonna take it off of 6-on-2.
Beat their ass.
Message ends.
Now, I will say this. I've had some requests to do a part 2, so we might have to do a part 2 because I got a couple of gentlemen that would love to come on that's worked with Bill as well, and shed even further light on this motherfucker. So we might be having a part 2.
Might be.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's. Unfortunately, we're only 45 minutes in, but I think that's all of the crazy news that.
Well, hold on. So, is there not going to be any legal ramifications for Trump fucking showing his ass and storming out? Like, they're just going to let him walk off?
Yeah, he's going to lose the case and probably get fined $250 million. He knows that. He knows.
Something to him.
No, it's not. He's nowhere near as rich as he pretends to be. Nowhere near.
Oh, sorry.
And even if he is, it's certainly not liquid. So taking $250 million in cash from him will be crippling. It's going, and the biggest thing is the company's not going to be able to continue to conduct business in New York. So he's going to lose the penthouse. He's going to lose Mar-a-Lago. He's going to lose like several of his major real estate holdings.
Sucks to be him.
Sucks to be him. That's why you don't commit fraud, fucker.
Yep. Well, we'll wait to try to learn that lesson.
And I think the dumbest attorney in the country, Alina Habba, is one of his attorneys.
Isn't that the one that represented Johnny Depp's ex-wife in the court case?
No.
Because that's the dumbest fucking lawyer in the history of this fucking earth.
Yeah, she is. Oh my god. They all punked that bitch. Her and the dude on that side. They were all terrible. Terrible.
Dude, there was no fucking chance. I'm going to go back and watch the highlights of it just to get a good laugh off of it.
Right.
Dude.
Anyway.
That fucking Katt Williams thing. Have you watched it yet?
No. Tell us about that. Because I don't. Well, first, let me get back to Alina Habba for 10 seconds, and then you can do Katt Williams. But she actually made the agreement. The argument. And it's not even an argument. It's more of a soundbite that should make her look fucking stupid. But she goes, so he committed a little fraud. It's not like he's a fraudster. It's like, motherfucker.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This is it's on the docket? Yeah. Like that is in the court papers.
Assuming the transcript comes out, but yeah, there are people in the courtroom like transcribing it for their news organizations.
Jesus Christ! So, do you remember like when we used to watch News for Jackson shit, like late '90s, early 2000s, and whenever they talked about a court date, they had like the drawing and shit. Do you think they just like take an orange Sharpie and just like color his fucking face in, and then take a yellow Sharpie to color his hair?
Probably.
Oh, come on.
Probably.
Now you're thinking about
Don't forget the diaper. Yep.
it.
Yeah, with all these court cases going on, the thing that's pissing him off the most is people talking about that he smells bad. That is vanity at its finest, right there.
Go wipe your ass and take a shower.
Yep,
it works for us most of the time.
Change your diaper, son.
Change the fucking pull up. Jesus Christ.
So
But no, this fucking Katt Williams. Okay, for those of you that don't know who the fuck Katt Williams is, first off, you live under a goddamn rock.
hilarious comedian.
Top 5 in history. I will go that far with Katt Williams. He's one of the top 5 in fucking history. Black, white, Spanish, Korean. Is there any other color? Martian.
Lots. Yeah.
Yes. And he did a interview on Club Shay Shay's YouTube channel.
Who? Oh yeah. That's Shannon Sharp. Yeah.
It's called Club Shay Shay or whatever the fuck the actual YouTube channel's called.
It's a nickname, Shannon Sharp. Shay Shay.
Yeah. Shay Shay. And it started out as a okay interview, and then he got into some fucking deep personal fucking information about Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie Mac, Kevin Hart. Just other than Bernie, which more or less he was just coming to defend the man's honor, God rest his fucking soul. He fucking trashed Steve Harvey. He fucking trashed Cedric the Alexander. He fucking trashed Kevin Hart.
Like, give us some tidbits.
Basically called Steve out on both his wives. More or less saying something along the lines of, anytime he was married, he always said he would not be the person he is without his wife. And Katt said, "Well, no shit. You married a fucking man both times that dressed like a woman. Of course you got a man backing you. That's why you're successful. You have a man following you."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, actually did Katt Williams pretty good. Shit. As far as the Bernie Mac situation, he called out Steve Harvey for trying to take Bernie Mac's spot in Ocean's 11, which good fucking movie. I love it.
Yeah, well,
Bernie Mac fucking made it. Called him out for trying to take his shit for Gone in 60 Seconds. Underrated fucking movie. Love that fucking movie.
Yep.
Yeah, Bernie Mac made that shit. Good fucking shit.
Wait, who was Bernie Mac in Gone in 60 Seconds?
He was the I can't remember his fucking name. He was the one that was a student driver teacher.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember the scene where you had the little Asian girl and she could not fucking drive for shit?
Yeah.
And he just signed off on it as soon as he got a phone call. Just take it around the block. Fuck it. I quit. He called out Cedric the Alexander for
Entertainer. Cedric the Entertainer.
What did I say?
Alexander. Cedric the Alexander.
I'm a wrestler, guys.
Cedric the Alexander.
I need a lumbar check. Oh, shut up. Hold on. Is it TNT or TNA? Now I got it covered.
That's
bitch.
TNT.
Okay, bitch.
The company is TNA.
Oh, I hate you. He was calling out Cedric for not being funny and basically doing a copy paste of his fucking jokes and just changing small things. I can't remember the fucking joke in particular he was talking about, but what I remember is he said something along the lines of, "It's the exact same joke verbatim. The only difference is instead of my car, it was a rocket ship in his." Which apparently it was on the Kings of Comedy tour that they recorded.
I thought the Kings of Comedy was awesome. What did Katt saying he stole one of Katt's jokes?
Yes,
That was like back in the early 90s.
99.
That late? Kings of Comedy was that late? Okay.
Yep, it was 99, and he has footage to back this up. He did the same joke in 97.
Mm.
So I mean, it's kind of hard to argue that. But he just went on a fucking tangent. Like, he either has a fucking death wish and wants to get fucking blackballed to like the highest fucking degree, or he just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we all just want to know whose goddamn white baby is that.
Yeah.
Just because you say it belongs to Darren, don't mean it is Darren's.
True.
But yeah, if you have a chance, it's like 2.5 fucking hours. I still got another 45 minutes to watch. But
what do you say about
hour
Kevin Hart? Because Kevin Hart is the biggest comedian in the world right now.
Oh, he called him one of the biggest liars in the fucking business, because the timeline of him saying he was on the West Coast doesn't add up when he was on the East Coast.
What do you mean West Coast?
He stated that Kevin Hart was playing comedy lounges and shit in LA at the exact same time that he was actually playing on the East Coast. Coming up.
That's odd. Okay.
And this is like before like Kevin Hart got really fucking big. This was like him up and coming, so he didn't like have the money to fly back and forth.
I got you.
But dude, if you find like the 10-minute snippets and you find like the Steve Harvey one or the Kevin Hart one, go watch them, dude. It makes you go, huh? What shit does this motherfucker actually know?
Right.
But yeah, definitely fucking worth a watch. If you got 2.5 hours to burn, watch the whole interview. If not, there's 10-15-minute clips all over fucking YouTube right now. Well worth fucking listen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Who's goddamn white baby? Still my favorite scene he's ever done.
Yeah. No, there's been a lot of, in the past few years, there have been a lot of like joke theft allegations flying around, like from Dane Cook and Amy Schumer and just Carlos
Dane Cook's still alive? Is Dane Cook even still alive?
I think so, but I mean, this was some years ago. This was some years ago.
He was fucking white hot in 2006, 2007, 2008. And by 2010, that motherfucker gone.
Yeah.
You didn't hear higher hair of him.
Yeah, Louis C.K. accused him of stealing jokes. I mean, Joe Rogan went at Carlos Mencia hard, basically killed his comedy career for stealing jokes.
I was never really the biggest fan of Carlos Mencia.
I didn't like him either.
Samoa Joe looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
You see it now, don't you? You see it now, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Well, I think that's pretty much everything.
Yeah. I was able to get you an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
That. 55
it's
minutes,
all about
not
the
bad.
All about the inches. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in to HSP this weekend, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, on any platform, Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, Facebook, whatever the fuck else. We have Shane Mercer.
Okay.
You don't care.
What's that?
Oh,
do you want the TV? I mean, do you want the computer when I'm done? Be done in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then.
I'm stretching it out to 7 now. We're going fucking Broadway on this bitch. But no, we're gonna have Shane Mercer on. It's gonna be a very interesting interview. Our biggest interview to date. Any questions you want to ask him, any queries, anything like that, hit the super chats everywhere. If you don't have the super chats, you listen to this on a podcast. Email us heelshitpodcast@gmail.com, all one word. Just put Shane Mercer as the subject line, and we will do our best to get our questions in. Also, don't forget the merch.
The merch is
Is
beautiful.
I am wearing the new TFK hat that was released. It fits me perfectly. I guess Dark just has a big fucking head. Love it. Get you the retro TFK shirt. We got the new check shirt out. HSP stuff. All of it on the Streamlabs merch site.
And
which
my
you can find in the
personal
description.
favorite, the Talkin shit, sometimes it hurts shirt.
Yes, dude. Thump is in love with that fucking shirt.
Dude.
He's in love with it. But yes, all that great stuff on the merch site, Streamlabs merch. More stuff to come. We got some good stuff coming down the pipeline, ready to release in 24. And tune in Tuesday nights for Weekend Wrestling. Tune in Thursdays and from now on for Heel Shit Podcast. And then tune in Sundays for Talking Shit, which is probably going to be more explosive because it's the end of our weekend and we're going back to work and we really don't give a shit.
Correct. So,
I think I'm done. I'm done.
Outstanding work, sir. Outstanding.
I do my best.
So, alright guys, well thank you for joining us, spending an hour or so with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. For Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.